New at 4, there are growing legal questions about the use of artificial intelligence in the justice system. An Oklahoma Police Department is now using AI chatbots to produce the first drafts of incident reports. They say the AI tool can churn out a report in 8 seconds by analyzing and typing out the description of what's captured on body camera microphones. Now, the officers say it's a game changer for their work, but should this be admissible in court?
So joining us now is Chief Legal Analyst Khalif Rhodes. And we talked about this earlier this summer, where a federal judge in the Western District of North Carolina said that they don't want to see any AI in their courtrooms as far as filings and things like that. But this, with police reports, affects so many more people.
These are the same judges that don't want e-filing as well. So, I mean, once you get used to a pattern, paper documents being delivered to you, attorney standing in front of you, nothing online video, Zoom calls, it's hard to get people to embrace this technology. But this is a curveball. I mean, and so this jurisdiction, they talk about it not being for violent crimes, not for felonies, not for folks being arrested. But there are jurisdictions outside of this one we're talking about that are implemented for every type of case. It really doesn't matter if it's a felony, if it's a violent crime, if the person could be arrested. I mean, this technology is amazing. You got to think about it. They're not giving it prompts. They're not telling it what to say. They are literally letting this machine listen to what happened around them and create the information that they would typically, as they mentioned in the story, take 30 minutes, 40 minutes to write. And so it's saving them time. And I think a lot of jurisdictions will start to embrace it. But to your question, its use in the courtroom, I think that's a larger question for probably more time than we have. As the Chief Magistrate of Mecklenburg County, I was responsible for individuals, officers coming and asking for arrest warrants, for search warrants, to determine if they had probable cause. Typically, they would submit an affidavit. Most of the time, they would have typed that affidavit up and had a lot of information, days, weeks of information to compile that. These type of reports will be something similar to that, or if they arrest someone on the scene and they're writing up an incident report of what happened. Most of the time, those reports aren't brought in anyway. The officer will come to court, testify about what they talked about, what they saw. Now, it could be problematic if they say, well, did you write your report? And I'm like, well, no, I didn't write it all. The whole computer wrote it for me. Yeah, that would be a problem if you go to court saying that. And I think prosecutors are going to have to try to figure out a way to coach, I shouldn't say coach, but prepare officers to testify in court.
But there's your legal challenge right there, because a lot of people are going to challenge it. Right.
I'd be one of them. As a defense attorney, the first thing I'm going to say is, did you write your report? Well, not actually. I didn't write it. The machine wrote it. And if you look at this company, they're a conglomerate. This is the same company that invented the taser, the same company, Axon, that has the body cam footage. This is the same company. And they started with video, and they recognized that there were a lot of issues with video. They found out that it wasn't, the CEO said it wasn't overtly racist, but there were a number of issues. This is their words, not mine. A number of issues that they thought needed some more testing. That's why they scrapped the video and went with the audio. As the technology increases, I think it will be implemented across the country, because again, they already have those relationships. If they're providing tasers across the country, they're providing Axon video, like 80+% of police agencies use Axon video. It's everywhere. Other jurisdictions will use this in the future. Now you'll just have to figure out how you can maneuver around it. But as a defense attorney, my first question is, did you write it? If you didn't write it, you can't testify about it. It's not even admissible. So I want them to use it if they're going to overly rely on it as a defense attorney, for sure.
Well, yeah, and the technology, of course, is changing, it feels like, by the minute. So we'll see how it plays into police work and the legal realm here soon. So, Khalif, thanks.
The validity of that. All right, Khalif, yeah, thanks.